why women are becoming more masculine than men and why this has to stop. That is the episode of today, and a very important one, because this is something I've been seeing so much, where I feel like maybe we have to dive a little bit deeper to see what is actually going on here. Because it's funny enough, I am not at the one side, which is full on feminism. I'm not at the other side, which is full on thread life. I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle. I love balance. I love the balance between the feminine and the masculine. But in order to create that balance, we have to figure out what is actually going on. And the thing that's going on is that society has created an environment for women to continuously actually override themselves. And even though we don't want to do that, we do. Like, we create this belief that productivity is equals worth, or that when we're not doing things that we are worthless. So yeah, we always start in doing more, and achievement is something amazing. And without achieving things, we are suddenly not good enough anymore. Like, the hustle culture is so promoted. And I wish you could see this. There was landed a dragonfly next to me, but it's just out of range. It was so cool. I was fully distracted by that, but that's how I love to record. Just like clear, not like fake edited, just like how it is. So yeah, that's also how it is, not performing. And this is an episode I recorded recently. We often are pushed in this performing bubble where we always have to wear a mask, but underneath the mask, there lays your greatest potential. And that's so amazing, because underneath that greatest potential, or underneath that mask, that greatest potential of yours, we can really start finding that again and start embodying that again. So it's not about creating a different version of yourself that somehow suddenly can do all these things that aren't supposed to be, or that you now can't do for no reason. No, it's really to strip off all the layers why you told yourself that you can't do it. Like, get rid of the patterns that made you believe that you're not able to do something, or you need to do something a certain way. So yeah, looking at this masculine energy running in women, what we actually see is something very important. Society is rewarding logic over intuition, and logic is masculine, intuition is feminine. Do we need both? Absolutely. But a lot of women don't know anymore how to get back to that intuition. And intuition is power. There is so much hidden potential there. There's so much like power in there. But if you don't know how to get there, because you've been told that you always have to push through, that you need to be consistent, that you need to be disciplined, then we lose that connection with ourselves and with the power that we actually have. So yeah, it is not that we're doing things wrong. It is that we're not exactly used how to embody the things that really work for us. Let's say it that way. And to go a little bit deeper in what I was saying, that women are more masculine than men right now. And the problem there is that I see a lot of women who hope that their man, that their partner is stepping in his masculine role. But guess what? In order for him to step in his masculine, you need to actually be able to step in your feminine. So there comes a balance again. And the same in work. I see the same kind of things happening in work dynamics, where we always wonder why we are exhausted, why we never can switch off, why we always feel behind, why we always feel empty after a day of work, or just in general, that we feel like, but there's more. And I know that you are a high achiever. You love to tick off your goals. You love to get things out of life. Me too. I also really love to, like experience life to the fullest. But what is that worth if you are not being present, if you are continuously feeling that you're surviving it, or if you reach a goal, you feel immediately that you have to reach the next goal, or you feel empty actually reaching that goal. So let's be more aware of like, hey, how does that energy run my life? And the thing we often forget is that masculine energy isn't bad. It is very needed. As well, a man needs feminine energy, a woman needs masculine energy within ourselves. It is a balance. We need all of the 4 energies. I work with 4 different energies, not only just feminine and masculine and, just be more feminine or be more masculine. No, we need a balance between the 4 energies, the 4 healthy energies. Because that's where I see a lot of things mistaken. We are, as women, often forced into our unhealthy masculine or unhealthy feminine energies. And this makes us going in sort of a survival mode. This makes us really disconnected from ourselves, from our true authentic selves. And being able to rebalance that into the healthy version. And when we look at the healthy version of the feminine, the masculine, but in this case, especially the masculine energy, that energy is giving us direction, it's giving clarity, it's giving purpose, it's giving leadership, which is great. We need that. But now we're so stuck in perfectionism, in overachieving, and always needing to do more. It's never enough. And that is draining you. I know it is draining you, and that's exactly what you want to change. If you want to have that partner that is saying like, hey babe, let's go on a date, we're going here, and you might actually be able to say, okay, fine. And not say like, yeah, but how and how are we going to do that? And no, I don't want to do that. Or you don't need to control the situation because you want to be so badly in control all the time. But actually laying back and relax. Same in your work. You are the one who are keeping the pressure high. You are the one putting your calendar full of things that drain you. And you're the one who can change it. And maybe you're thinking like, yeah, but I work for a boss and it's not like that. I know I've worked for bosses before as well, and you still have a choice. You still have a choice to really feel what is aligned to you. And if the work is really, really, really draining you, you have the choice to step away. We all have free will. So let's make more use out of that, right? So I haven't touched the most important part of this topic yet, because there's like a whole crisis going on. There's a whole pandemic that no one talks about. Why women are more in their masculine energies, which as well forces men almost to be more in their feminine energies. And that is the increase of testosterone in women and the decrease of testosterone in men. And these are facts. This is how it is. Studies show that men testosterone levels are decreasing. And many, many women, we see that they have like something like PCOS, which is now currently called PMOS, which has to do with high androgen levels, which is testosterone due to chronic stress. So there's a lot to say about. And what I have seen working with women for the past 10 years, and I've seen women transform, it is never just about like, just let's balance my hormones and just eat the right foods and then we're okay. It's really looking at the patterns that run the show. And that's what I'm talking that's what I'm talking about if I'm talking about feminine energy, about masculine energy. It is really figuring out why you're continuously searching for that sense of control, for that lack of trust that you might have in yourself or in life, or in someone around you, where you find yourself hyper independent. Like, if I don't do it, then nobody does it. Or if I don't do it, someone else does it and it's not good enough. They're gonna mess it up. So yeah, there's a lot to say about this topic, and the most important is that we're gonna come back to balance in order to keep our fertility right, to keep our fertility high. And maybe you're not busy with being pregnant right now, but you have a wish to get pregnant the upcoming year or the year after, or even in a couple years after. Then still right now you want to start balancing the shit out of yourself and everything around us. It is not only important for us, it is important for the whole world that we find inner balance again. That inner balance, that's gonna lead to everything that you desire to have, to feel, to be. Because again, your greatest potential is hidden underneath those masks, those layers that you are, like maybe being forced to live in right now. It is a survival strategy, and it used to be there to keep us safe, and it has helped us in the past maybe, but right now it is not helping you anymore. It is the pattern that is keeping you stuck forever, and you have been running in the circles like forever. So it is time to break that. I'm gonna do a new workshop on this soon again. I hosted the first one already, but I'm like, yes, we're doing this again because it was so powerful. It is about those energies, how they run the show, how they run your life, and how to actually, how do they work? How do we balance it, and how to embody it? Because I can tell you everything right now on the spot, but it is about embodying the energies within you. And how does it actually feel if you let go of control? How does it actually feel to step up in your power? How does it actually feel to stop people pleasing all the time? And how do we feel safe enough to do so? It's the nervous system running the show underneath as well. And the connection with all of that creates magic. So, like, I've touched a lot of topics, so everything is always coming back to everything. Another topic that pops in my head right now, and that's not, random, I believe, I just express what I feel, is our sex drive. Because if there is a disbalance in those masculine feminine energies, I know there's going to be a disbalance in the bedroom as well, and I know that we don't want that. I know we want connection, we want love, we want to feel adored, we want our men to be obsessed with us, obviously. But if we continuously like trying to get control and push them away, then the dynamic shifts, and this is so important. So here, coming back to you, who you are in your feminine energy, with healthy energy, healthy masculine energy, of course, and letting men go back in their masculine energy. And often we find it very annoying when men are playing in their testosterone, manly energy, right? We're like, oh, so annoying, like those that behavior where they all want to be the best, they all want to be good, but it is really what they need. Like, let them chop some wood together, let them have some beers together, play some football, or whatever. That is what makes men feel masculine, and they need that recharging in order to show up in their greatest potential for you as well. So if you always block him to doing those stuff with his friends or whatever he wants to do, as well, alone time, men really thrive on alone time, then there is really gonna be, some friction. Same for you, girl. Women thrive on connection. So if you continuously are gonna find your man for that connection, and he is like, no, not now, we feel maybe rejected. But the thing is, we need that female connection. We need that feminine energy, that circle, that tribe, that sisterhood. We need that around us. And this is something I really discovered myself the past years. I always struggled so much with female connections. But I started opening my heart more to it. I started opening up myself more to it and working on that. And I felt like the moments that I felt so incredibly good and connected to myself were the moments where I was surrounded with women that lift each other up, like female empowerment, women together helping each other out. And this is so, so powerful. We underestimate it, or we are secretly afraid of it. We crave connection, but we push it away. But like, believe me, once you allow yourself to be part of something bigger, be part of that tribe again, then something in you opens up as well. You step more in your feminine by other feminine female around you. And yeah, it's just amazing. Our estrogen rises there, and that's the hormone we need to feel radiant and glowing and everything. And that's what men do when they are surrounded by men. Their testosterone rises and they feel manly and good again. So yeah, let's bring that balance back and open up that conversation again. Like, hey, this is so important. I will put my workshop, the next date, in the show notes. It's gonna come up probably soon somewhere. I don't know when you're listening it, but whenever. There's always something going on. You can always hop on a call with me to show together where are we working on, or where you want to work on specifically. I love to dive deep. So that's perfect. And as well, I put my quiz in the show notes as well, where you can just do a free quiz to show in which energy are you right now. Are you more in your masculine, your feminine? Is it healthy, the healthy one, or is it maybe a bit of the unhealthy one? Yes, it can be a bit like confrontating, but it's gonna help you so much in life. It's what changed everything for me, and I believe it's what can change your life as well, if you're open to that and if you want to grow and yeah, get everything you desire as well. Thank you for listening. I see you next time. Bye.